Welcome to Ageless Curiosity. In this video, I will be covering the 5 main perks when booking a full suite on Sun Princess. So the very first perk starts at embarkation, and you will find there's a separate line for check-in. Once you've checked in, and in our case we picked up our medallion at the port, we went through to the VIP lounge. Now this will vary depending on which port you're in. There should be a selection of drinks and snacks for you just to enjoy while you're waiting to embark the ship. Now, one of the best things is you will be one of the first groups, if not the first group, to board the ship. So for us that was really early, it was around 10:30, so we got on board really early and were able to explore the ship before everybody else arrived. Now something else that's very special on the first day is that you get a complimentary speciality dining. Now we hadn't booked anything before we boarded the ship, but when we arrived we decided which restaurant we wanted to go to, which is Umai Teppanyaki, and that was booked with no problem at the time of our choice. Now when you're in a tender port, you also get priority for disembarking, so you do still need to collect a ticket, but you are one of the first groups again to get off the ship. And on the final day at disembarkation, there is a special lounge you could go to just to wait until you're ready to leave the ship. Now the second perk is related to the room. So there are 4 types of full suites on Sun Princess, and we were in one of the signature suites, which is S9. So basically it's a mini suite with some additional perks. So do have a look at our video where you'll see the actual cabin and what's contained in it. But in terms of the perks for being in a suite, we had a coffee machine, which was from Lavazza, with different types of pods and different milks, and I was able to ask for some soya milk for my choice of coffee. There is a one-time setup of minibar, so the day you arrive you'll see a selection of drinks in your fridge with some spirits separately outside of the fridge. Then you're given a daily bottle of water. So I think ours had mounted up because we hadn't realised to begin with, and we kept getting one each day at the bar, but you will get a daily bottle of water left in your room. And something we've never used before, but you get complimentary laundry. So you get a bag that you can fill with your laundry, and then it was returned within 24 hours. That was really nice, so that you can have fresh clothes before you leave and get home again. Now the third perk of being in a suite is you have access to the signature lounge, which is at the aft of deck 15 and 16. Now to get to this lounge you need to go up the glass elevator at the rear of the ship. You can't go by stairs unless of course you're on deck 15 or 16, then you can get straight into the lounge, but we were on deck 14, so we had to go up the glass elevator to get access to the lounge. Once you're inside, it's on 2 levels, and there's huge big glass windows so you can look out at the wake just where you've been sailing from, and it's absolutely stunning. It's an absolutely glorious place to be. So inside the lounge there is a bar. You can get cocktails, you can get any sort of alcoholic or non-alcoholic drinks, you can get tea and coffee and snacks, and at 5 o'clock every day there's happy hours they call it, and you have pre-dinner aperitifs and live music. Now on one night there'll be a theme, so we had a Greek night on one of the evenings, so a gentleman was playing some Greek style music. Also in the signature lounge you'll find the concierge, so they will deal with any queries or questions you have, and they in fact helped us to book the speciality meal. They also support you if you've got any queries around your account, and I have to say, Luis, thank you very much, you were very helpful to us. And a special shout out to Carol, thank you for the lovely drinks and the conversations we had. Now the fourth perk is the signature restaurant, which is on deck 7 near the piazza. This is a specific restaurant just for those staying in suites. So it's a lovely, quiet, calm environment, some nice views at the side of the ship, and you can get your breakfast and dinner there every day, and on port days you can have your lunch. The meals are very similar to those in the main dining room, but it's just a nice, quiet, relaxed place to eat. And a special shout out to Aldridge, thank you very much for welcoming us on our first day when we were in the restaurant. Now the 5th perk is access to the sanctuary, which is on deck 18 at the aft of the ship. So this time it's not at the front, it's at the aft where you have those amazing views. Now it's a large area with lots of different types of seating. We particularly liked the padded lounges and the staff were again absolutely amazing. A big shout out to Benny. Thank you very much for helping us and giving us all the lovely food and drink. So again, there's a drinks menu with such lovely cocktails, and food wise there's bento boxes, so we enjoyed a variety of different meals up on the sanctuary deck. There's also a pool and a hot tub. You can additionally hire out a cabana where you have a TV and a little bit more of a private area. Access to the sanctuary is either via the glass elevators at the aft of the ship or just on deck 18, but you do need to be a suite guest in order to use the sanctuary, or buy a day pass if there's availability. One thing to bear in mind is that there is no included access to the thermal suite on board Sun Princess just because you're in a suite. That's very different to all the other class of ships. So that's the 5 perks of staying in a suite on Sun Princess. So what did you think? Which would be your favourite perk? I have to say it's very difficult for us to choose because we loved it all and are very pleased that we won the upgrade for a very minimal cost. So do you know what? Give it a go. You could be successful and have an amazing time. So thank you for watching this video. Do look out for our series of videos of our cruise in the Mediterranean, and do think about subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out, and hit the notification button. So until the next video, stay curious.